Pisces. Thank you so much for returning to my channel, Pythia's Place. I am Pythia. Thank you so much for coming down to my lair today for a reading, which is for the collective daily check-in for all signs. Today's tarot, I'll be using the Pulp Tarot by Tad Alcott and the Feathered Omens Tarot by Ted Andrews. Let's get started. Okay, my dear, beautiful collective daily check-ins of all signs who came to check out this reading. First off, I want to say you got the Three of Pentacles reversed next to the Sun, which is a revealing of something or somebody not working well with others, not working well collaboratively with others. And the Five of Wands is next to it. It means you're coming into conflict with this. So you're conflicted with information about somebody, whether it's an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or it could be a fire sign, a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, in conflict and not working well with others. And this has come to light. Either a situation has happened during the summer months that came to light, or something came to light that makes you feel that you're conflicted because someone is not working well with others and is not working collaboratively with other people at this time. And this, knowing this, finding this out is fortuitous. It's God-given that you are meant to find this out about this earth sign or this fire sign or this situation where you're conflicted and you find out that's either you or somebody else is not working well with others, is not working collaboratively well with others. And you're meant to find this out. This is fortuitous. The Devil next to it means a situation, people, person, places, and things that leave us feeling chains, codependency. If this was a relationship, if this is having to do with a relationship, the sex is very good, it's very passionate, but it's a codependent relationship. And then next to the Devil, we have the Page of Swords reversed, which speaks of ill gossip. Someone's speaking very poorly about you, the person watching this reading, or someone that you know regarding this. Could be a air sign who is doing the talking, or they're talking about an air sign, a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Or it's somebody who is actually looking at someone's social media or actually going by their house and stalking them out and speaking poorly about them. They don't like them, but yet they're obsessed with them, kind of thing. This is an obsession, and someone speaking poorly about the person who is checking out this reading, or it could be a earth sign they're speaking poorly about, or a fire sign speaking poorly about, that the Libra, Aquarius, Gemini is speaking about. That could be that, or it could just be any old person speaking poorly, nasty about somebody that brings them into conflict, that doesn't work well with others. And the air sign is caught up in their feelings about this, or the person watching this, despite your sign, is caught up in your feelings and head about this, and it's bothering you, rightfully so. I wouldn't like someone talking about me either, or spying on me. It's an invasion of privacy, and it's an obsession, I see too, because it's next to the Devil card. So be careful, my beautiful collective dailies. We have an obsessed person on our hands here. The Devil is indicative of Capricorn season, so it could be something that occurred during Capricorn season as well. This codependency could be a passionate relationship that used to be or is, or maybe the sex was good but the person's absolutely out of their mind, kind of thing. That could be that too. Remember, we're reading from many different people right now, so whatever resonates with you, take. And whatever doesn't, leave behind. It's not meant for you, it's for somebody else. Interesting, and you're caught up in your head and feelings about this. Tell me more. Tell me more. Well, we have the Four of Swords reverse, which speaks of coming out of rest and retreat, coming out of rest and retreat, and not in the Chariot next to it, reversed, is not moving forward, no forward movement, or actually not moving by car, not going by car to someplace, if that's having to do with the destination. If not, it speaks of coming out of rest and retreat and not moving forward with any offers from this person, whether it's to go to coffee or get a drink. It's very introductory status offers from this person. It could be, like I said, let's go for a drink, let's go, and then the drink leads to sex. It's no good. Or the coffee leads to sex and the person is not nice, they're not good for you. They're out of their mind, actually. They're obsessed. Something's wrong with them. Please do not move forward and take any introductory offers at this time, especially if it could be somebody that is a water sign to this offer as well. Try to be wary of that and try to listen to the cards, the guidance from the cards here about, it's warning you about taking any more introductory offers from these persons, these people, because it will lead, if you take them up on their offer, it will lead to a not happy completion. And let's see what your Ted Andrews card has to say about this. Yeah, the macaw reversed. Oh, let's see. Well, they're very emotional birds, these birds. They're very, they have been said to have something to do with emotional development, okay? And they actually have the emotional development of a 3-year-old. They're very intelligent, these birds, and they live for quite some time, about 25 years. They respond to the emotions around them, especially in the most creative ways. And macaws draw attention. And when it's reversed, it tells you to be careful of what you do and what you say. Please notice everything about you right now, whether it's good or bad. Most especially when something inappropriate happens, like an inappropriate display of emotion. And be cautious, okay, how you use or misuse, especially your psychic stuff, your psychic gifts. If you are gifted, it will pick this pile. Because any misuse of your psychic gifts will be brought to light, whoever picked this pile. And they'll come back to bite you in the butt, my sweet, if this is you doing the stalking and the poor talk. Which I have a feeling it's not my beautiful collective dailies, because they wouldn't do something like that. They don't behave like that. Let's see what our charms have to say about this. Just one? No, just one. Major Arcana, what do you have to say to add to this collective daily? Two. Okay, and let's see what the tiles have to say. A beautiful collective dailies. That's a lot. They have a lot to say today. Okay, let's get to your charm, shall we? We got the world charm. The world charm means to an end to all cruelty. But guess what? It was reversed. It speaks of a situation that's ongoing, okay, that goes round and round in circles. And again, it came out in front of the macaw card, reverse, which speaks of you being very careful of your emotions, right? Being very careful on how you use your psychic senses and gifts, okay? And not to use them for the wrong reasons. because they will be revealed and it will come out to bite you in the coolie, in the butt. And you don't want that, right? It's not good. Um, and it's reverse. It also speaks of not taking travel by air. Normally, when it's upright, it speaks of travel by air, by plane. But this is reverse. Someone not traveling, not moving forward. You got the chariot reverse too in your layout today, and in your spread. And it speaks of just that, not moving forward. If you don't know what the best course of action to do, don't do anything. Good rule of thumb. Let's go to, and you got the chariot. Look at that. You got the chariot here and the chariot. So you got it twice, validation, okay? Not moving forward, and it was like this. So I'm going to take that as reversed, not moving forward, okay? Not traveling either. If you're going by car, not going by car as well, okay? These are the same. No movement forward. And again, it came out on top of the Macaw card. And then we got the Emperor. The Emperor speaks of a paternal figure, the ultimate father, okay? He speaks of maintaining control and commanding and leading and ruling. It also means enforcement of some structure and rules and boundaries. He loves boundaries. And it exudes boss energy, this card, the Emperor. So I'm guessing, trying to follow the rules, and it came out on top of the Macaw card here. When you're not following, especially if you have psychic senses and you're misusing your psychic senses, it will come to light and it'll be embarrassing to you. Remember that. If we're looking at other people's stuff, or let's say, and we're bad mouthing the stuff, it's not right. And it will come to light, Or if you're doing this in your regular life, it's unsavory actions. It goes against a moral code to behave and act like that. And remember, when you don't know what to do about something, don't do nothing at all until you thoroughly think it through, especially if you are in the Eight of Swords energy where you're caught up in your head and your thoughts about something. Now get a piece of paper and a pen, and this part's just like the game Scrabble, where we write down the tiles, and sometimes we get names, sometimes we get words, sometimes we get names of deities, and we get actual messages. So please get a piece of paper out and copy this down. This is a blank tile, could be any letter you want it to be. Something about waiting. Something about wed, like Wednesday, or a wedding, to wait. Think things through if you're not sure. This person is a POS. They're not going to change if you get married to them, my sweet. It's only going to get worse. Something that is due. Woke. Joke. Guess this is an R. an L, and a D. If you use this as an R, that is world for the world card, which speaks of an end to all cruelty and travel by air in the tarot deck. Interesting. Okay, you just continue to play with those on your own time and see what messages come out. I mean, I'm still getting messages coming out, and it's pretty amazing and pretty cool. And again, I really enjoy doing this for you. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, Pythia's Place. I am Pythia. Thank you so much for coming down to my lair today for a reading, which was for the collective daily check-in for all signs. Until next time, bye-bye.